Okay.
Hi, welcome. This is myself and Ken on a few of our favourite runs in our local forest. That's Ken up front. He's on a privateer, and I'm riding my E160 RSX white bike. We found a few surprises on this trip to the forest, having not been here for a few months over the winter. It's been a particularly bad, wet winter. So some of the trails, which we know full well, have obviously had some work done on them, which took us by surprise. As you can see, the trails are really nice and dry, and we've got decent temperatures and some sunshine today, so it's quite a contrast to what we have had recently. This is a bit of a recovery trail back through to the bottom of a climb, and then we come down the other side of that. I haven't bothered recording the climbs, apart from one which I failed, which you'll see later. So we've been riding local trails mostly since about, probably the middle of last November. I think the last time we were here last November, I had a bit of a fall. It took a couple of weeks to repair the damage from that. And today is really getting us back into the groove of these much more narrow, twisty, lumpy, with some drops and jumps. It's amazing how you have to adapt to these new conditions. It takes a little bit of time before you get things under control.
Little tiny jump at the end of that now.
Yeah. There, I'll go back up again now.
Eh?
So I'm going to go back up again now.
There you
This is one trail that takes us from Probably the top of the forest, or very nearly, apart from some tors above that, right down to the bottom lane. This one had some work done on it last year, adding I suppose you call it a platform jump, or rather a platform drop. Quite professionally done, actually. So this is the run that takes us to that, off that trail, and comes down onto the platform. Landing's not quite as easy as it looks there, because there's a stump virtually where the front wheel lands. You need to keep left of. This carries on down now to the bottom level of the forest. And no surprises on this trail. It was as we remember it. There's about 3 jumps on this section here. The second one seems to have been eroded somewhat. And there's one right towards the end. Only small little jumps, but adds a bit of interest. I've got the camera mounted here on the helmet under the beak. It's a little bit too low on occasions, so I'll need to remember to adjust that out a little bit next time I use it there. Yeah. Okay, so this run goes down the other side, the western side if you like, of the forest, and is mostly just some nice sweeping turns and berms on the way down. This is a run that took us a little bit by surprise. It starts at a higher point in the forest and goes down this chute. Then we cross a fire road, you've seen that, and then go into a twisty turny section through the trees. Off to the right here. And this all should culminate in little squirrel. It should culminate in a jump right at the end, which was over a fallen tree. And to our surprise, the whole tree has been moved. So it must have been the forestry, I think, that did that, because it was certainly beyond the capability of a DIY trail builder. This is a section where you build up speed, ready for the jump. There's the tree there on the left.
He's gone.
Oh well.
Somebody moved our flipping log.
Right, this is one of our favourite trails, and another one that had some surprises in store for us. Starting off making our way down through the trees, and then it becomes a pretty steep climb, which, as you'll see, I failed. Which was, I think, just basically down to not doing as steep a climb as that for a while. Didn't have enough pressure on the front of the bike, and it washed off a bit to the right into a holly bush, as you'll see in a minute. So this is the beginning of the climb, and this was actually my second attempt, having forgotten to put it into turbo on the first attempt and run out of power on this attempt. Still had plenty of power, but front end was going all over the place. As you can see, there's about a third of the climb still to go. I've cut the video here because I spent about 5 minutes trying to remember how to do walk assist to get up the rest of the hill. So here we are at the top. Now one of our favourite runs down, and this one had a couple of surprises for us. First of all, just round the corner here, the trail had changed completely. It used to go down to a drop, and there now appears to be two routes through. The route on the left seems to have got new features on it, so we're going to have a look at that next time we come down. So a few berms and a small drop here. And takes us on to a run up to a jump, which used to be a single jump and has been converted to a gap jump. Fortunately, I had just enough speed to be able to clear it, but we'll need a bit more speed next time to be safe, I think.
You can get enough speed there. I don't know what the heck was going on at the top there.
No, it's all sort of. Where's the jump gone?
Well, there was two, but you had to keep left, which is a new trail.
Oh right, yeah.
We go around the outside like that. There was a new one there, and then there was, actually that looked like I think it was two like that.
Oh right, more of a gap jump, is it?
Yeah, so you had to be going fair speed.
Yeah, I think.
I just got totally confused because we went round our normal way and there was nothing there.
No, I must admit, I thought, whoa, what do I do here? I just went down. I just cut down through it.
Yeah.
I didn't take over the jump.
So on to our final run. This one takes us to another log jump, fallen tree jump at the end. There were a couple more trails I could have included in this video, but I only started recording properly when Ken told me that I still had the lens cover on. So a few at the beginning were not on this video for obvious reasons. There's the run up to the jump. Nice downhill type landing there, so it's always a sweet jump, that one.
That jump is jumping sweet. Yeah, nice.
Take a lot of it in your legs that time.
Huh?
Remember to take a lot of it in your legs again that time. That just help around it.